Greetings and welcome to your destination. You reach the Psychological Wellness Hub. We aim to help you build your knowledge and wellness around better understanding mental health and psychological concepts. Welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is an introduction to the DSM. What the heck is a DSM? The DSM is a Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. The DSM has been referred to in pop culture as the Bible of mental health providers or staff. This reference as the Bible fortunately places the degree of importance of the manual, does unfortunately not fully represent the manual, and is somewhat misleading in its analogy. To be clear, the manual has no religion or spirituality associated with it. However, in working with the conditions, both providers and patients or consumers may use the patient's religion and spirituality as a reference in part of the total plan towards their psychological wellness and recovery efforts. Said differently, if the recovery plan was a pie, then in some cases religion or spirituality would be just one slice. For some patients, this slice could be small. For others, it could be a large piece of the pie. This is because each person is unique and has an individualized plan. The latest edition of the DSM is the 5th edition, known as the DSM Text Revision 5th edition. It was released on March 2022 by the American Psychiatric Association. What is a DSM in general? It's used primarily by behavioral health or mental health providers in establishing or making a diagnosis or multiple diagnoses. The diagnoses are medically studied and backed by research and backed by experts in the behavioral health field. The DSM has multiple revisions and updates, keeping it relevant and up to date. Using the DSM. Behavioral health or mental health providers are given extensive training on the DSM to sharpen their skills using this manual. This is a commonplace. Some providers are giving more, and some providers are given less training on this. Some providers do advanced training on the DSM after their foundational training. The DSM helps guide your provider. What is the possible value of the DSM for you? The very first thing we want you to know about the DSM is that it cannot be of value to you if you are not identify with it. What I mean about this is this one specific thing. You are not your diagnosis, and your diagnosis is not you. The DSM helps you provide your provider help you. Your example and your communication of your difficulties helps build your provider's comprehension of the DSM as grown through your live presentation. Yes, you heard me right. The difficulties that you share with them helps them build their competency and skill. In the end, this helps you get the help and resources you could potentially benefit from, and from them directly or perhaps another treatment resource. The DSM keeps a common language and method which aids patients, clients, or consumers in getting an accurate diagnosis for what they are dealing with. The DSM is full of medical jargon that sometimes can be difficult to understand when you are searching for this information on your own using this manual. Your provider will sometimes have access to resources for you that are more user-friendly to the public and less jargon-heavy. For those of you who use insurance to get behavioral health treatment, like psychotherapy for example, the insurance companies will require a DSM diagnosis to be associated with the treatment in order for coverage. Insurance companies will also use other manuals such as the ICD-10. We will discuss that manual and others in a separate video. Patients, clients, or consumers often discussed how they found comfort and relief in knowing there is a name for what they are dealing with, their diagnosis. Sometimes this can clear up muddy waters for the person who is seeking clarity. Sometimes this clarity becomes part of the psychological wellness and recovery plan in that person to seek out more education and understanding of their difficulties. It helps them narrow down where to look and what to look for. Said differently, the more you understand your condition or difficulty, the more you can advocate for yourself. This can sometimes also help you navigate the resources and the treatment options. We hope you found today's topic was useful for yourself or someone else. Let us know if it was by commenting below. Let us know what you'd like to hear about or what topics could be useful to you by commenting below, and we'll take it under consideration. If you like what you heard today and like to hear more from Destination Psychological Wellness Hub, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Look for the subscribe button right under the video here and hit that thumbs up. This will help you get the newest content produced by the channel to you. Please tell all your friends and family about this channel or share this and other videos with them on this channel. Encourage them too to like and subscribe. And as always, we hope your psychological wellness continues to grow with us in this community. Thank you.